Okay, so today we are actually heading out to go check out some Model 3s. Kind of an exciting day. Should be able to see a few different colors and everything, so that should be awesome. Send the drone up, get some nice footage. But kind of want to talk about some Model 3 news while we're on the way.
One thing that was in the news last week, I guess there was another unfortunate Model 3 owner who had an accident in their Model 3. Actually, I don't know if the owner had the accident, but somebody's Model 3 got totaled. I guess the passenger were thrown forward in the accident, kind of hit their arm against the screen, and I guess they got injured there, got cut, and somehow Elon became aware of it, and he sent out a tweet saying that he was going to have them start putting some sort of film or something on the touch screen, whether it's in front of the glass, behind it, whatever, to keep it probably like with the windshield, where it's got that thin sheet of plastic on it to prevent it from just all shattering and exposing you to all the small glass pieces. And he also mentioned that I guess the owner had problems after the accident since the screen was broken. They weren't able to open up the glove box, and so they weren't able to get out their insurance information. So Elon tweeted as well that they were going to try to make it so that if there is an accident and the car loses power, it would automatically lower that glove box so you would have access to the...
Yeah, which it would be actually a good feature. I never thought of that being an issue, but yeah. Model S and X, you have a glove box button.
Yeah, right there.
But you don't in a Model 3.
And they did mention, just a reminder to those of you out there who might have just picked up your Model 3 and don't know where your hazard light is, but it is not down low, it's up above. So if you're looking for your hazard light, just look up there, because the driver who was in that accident said it took like 10 minutes or 15 minutes to find his hazard lights. So yeah, they're there. That's like one of the only physical buttons that you'll find in the Model 3. Also, I guess there's an article about some premium German auto manufacturer who imported a Tesla. We don't know if it was one Model 3 or two Model 3s, but the article said that they spent something like $230,000 to bring a Model 3, maybe two, over to Germany, and they drove it around for 10 days. All the executives and managers there tested it out to see what it felt like, what the Model 3 Tesla experience was. Then they started disassembling it, and according to this article, they were quite impressed with pretty much every feature in the car, from the electronics to the simplicity to the design, and they just really like it. Well, it's just kind of a surprise, because there have been other articles coming out from Detroit-based companies which analyzed the car, and
because they're not biased at all.
Yeah, but they said that the Model 3 was built like a 90s Kia. But I did just hear an hour ago that now that company is now saying that, oh wait, no, the Model 3 is a great car. So I don't know if it's because they saw that the Germans really liked it, or they got another example. I don't know, but it just seems odd that their story totally changed.
Yeah, one other really cool thing, not so much Model 3 related, but we did finally see Tesla testing the new 2020 Roadster on the test track.
Oh, is he gonna launch it?
No way, I'm fucking...
Oh!
Holy! Looked like they launched it pretty hard. I'm really excited about that. Obviously, as you know, if you've watched our videos, we will be getting one Founders Series. So definitely thanks to all you guys for your support. Can't wait to kind of bring that out and have everyone test ride if you've used our referral codes. So definitely send us an email if you have. It was really exciting to see that they're now testing it out in the public. They're not trying to hide anything, because there really isn't a reason to, because they already have announced it.
I don't know, I did see somebody had taken some pictures of the Roadster, and it was at the Fremont headquarters this week, or this past week, and somebody took some of those pictures of the car, and they just kind of took it in Photoshop or something, and they did all different kind of colors on there, and I think I still like the red. I mean, I don't usually like red cars, but I just like the red. It
was like a burnt orangey red. It looked great.
The one that we saw at the unveiling.
Yeah, that's kind of been my color of choice. What do you guys like? I'll throw some images up of some of the other different colors. Comment down below which Roadster you like. But yeah, so we're now at Tesla, parked across the street, because everyone knows my car.
Yeah, it looks like they really cleared out the lot. The last time we were here was a week or two ago.
Yeah.
I guess you guys came by to deliver some chocolates, but before that, there were 20-something Model 3s here, and it looks like they've made a good dent. There are not as many there that I can see. I mean, there's still a bunch. There's still several Model 3s on the lot, but they've really cleared out a lot of them.
So they all look really dirty.
Eric, I can see the VIN on this one. Oh no, I guess not.
Yeah, they blocked.
They changed.
So here we have white. Here we have blue. Here we have gray. and then red, and then another white. Here's the 19-inch, the arrows.
Okay, so we checked out all the Model 3s there in the Tesla lot. There are probably about 10 of them today.
Yep.
They had a lot more a couple weeks ago, but so that means that they're, I think, probably delivering them, whether it's around Colorado or they're shipping them off to other places around the country. They are definitely moving them around, and it was neat to see them. But yeah, they did have the VINs all covered up, so we couldn't tell. There was
Very
a blue,
sneaky Tesla.
You know, there's a blue one. We couldn't tell if it was the one that Eric's going to be getting shortly, but
It did have the right rims.
yeah.
That's really the only identifier we could see.
Yeah. Anyways, that was neat. We ran into some people who are in town. I guess they're from New Mexico, and they hadn't seen the Model 3 yet, so they stopped by and they lucked out because they got to see we've got some right here on the lot.
They kind of told us a little bit about their story, how they're Model 3 reservation holders. They don't have a current Tesla, but they're very interested in it. So we talked a little while about what they were looking for, what might be the best option for them. It was really great to kind of talk, and like now we're selling cars on a Sunday.
Yeah, we were thinking we should bring a little tent or something, set it up with a lemonade stand or something.
Yeah.
We could be selling
lemonade.
Teslas here. But yeah, he was interesting because he was the person we spoke with was kind of wondering about long range battery versus short range, and that's something a lot of people have asked about online and emails and on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah.
And it just depends. It's like right now they do only sell the long range battery, but I think later this year when they come out with the all-wheel drive version, supposedly they will have the standard range battery. And then again, next year, if you don't want all-wheel drive, you'll be able to get the standard range battery by itself. But the person we were talking to was saying, he doesn't know if he needs it. And I was saying, my mom, she works 5 miles from where she lives, and she very rarely spends probably more than 30 minutes or drives more than 30 miles in her car. She could totally get by with the standard range battery.
Yep.
And even with the standard range, it's still able to make those road trips across country because of the supercharger network. You will have to stop a little more often, maybe charge it a little longer at each supercharger that you stop at, but it is still possible.
Oh, yeah.
But it's still definitely a good car with the standard range battery. But if you want to be able to save some time or go farther between recharges, the long range option is it's a very good option with over 300 miles of range. And I know we've mentioned it in other videos, but I'll mention it again now, but the tax credit does not just disappear all at once when they hit the 200,000. It goes for the rest of the current quarter in which that 200,000 mark is hit, then it goes for the next quarter after that.
Yep.
So hopefully Tesla will wait until like April 1st, and by waiting until the beginning of the quarter, that gives them that 3 months of that quarter for the full tax credit, and then another 3 months in quarter 3 for the full tax credit.
Yep.
So right there, you got at least 6 months if they wait until the beginning of the second quarter. Then after that, you have another 6 months of the tax credit at half the
price.
amount, so $37.50.
Yep.
Then after that, you have another 6 months of the tax credit at like $18.75 or whatever that is.
Yep.
But it does not just go away, so you don't have to worry about totally losing the tax credit if you don't get it within the next few months. Because I see messages every day. People are worried that I've got to buy now because it's going away. If it helps you, go ahead and buy now. But if you're interested in getting all-wheel drive, which is why I'm holding out,
Or the smaller battery.
or the smaller battery, or you know, you want a different set of options, maybe waiting out for holding out for that white interior, the rumored white interior.
If you really want white interior though, just call up T Sportline.
That is true. They can
You can aftermarket a white interior.
those custom seats with the 3 logo right on them.
Exactly. So I mean, there's options if you are really concerned about getting the full 7500, but there's certain things you wanted that they don't have right now. So you just need to make sure you explore all your options and really see what's best for you.
And just a reminder for those of you guys who are interested in the Tesla Semi and maybe want to get the chance to drive one, you can go on our website, click on the link which will take you to Tesla's site. There you can sign up for a chance to be able to drive the Tesla Semi.
We'll be both be there. We'll be racing them. They're gonna have trophies. It should be a grand old time. So what you can do is you can just sign up for their newsletter, and that gets you entered into their drawing. And they're gonna pick a person each week to come out and enjoy it and play along. So definitely, if you're interested, go ahead and do that. We'll also put it down in the description below for you. I'm pretty sure one rule though is you have to have a license. And if you are looking for a Tesla, definitely check out our website, teslainventory.com. You can find the perfect Tesla for you. If you're looking for a newer inventory model S or X, feel free to use our referral code if we've helped you at all. It's down in the description below or at the top of our website. Doing so will actually get you free unlimited supercharging, which currently that is the only way to do so. And if you do use our code, certainly send us an email so when we take delivery of our Founders Series Roadster, we can invite you guys out and enjoy that delivery experience with us and do some test rides and test drives with you guys. But yeah, that's basically it. Definitely thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Comment down below what color Model 3 or Roadster you like. And go ahead and click here to subscribe, here for some more videos, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Girl, you're gorgeous, even though you might not always feel like it, but you are.